was your summer so far? How are you guys doing? Anybody else in the war? Yeah, you know, it's a tough country to be from. I feel like most Turkish people understand, you know, if you're from a Middle Eastern country, when you open the news, the last thing you want to see is your country's name. Because there's never anything good written there, you know. There's like, you never read a news story like, today in Iran, the world's biggest cucumber was found. Never read that. Even if you see that one day, it's going to be like, today in Iran, the world's biggest cucumber was hiding uranium, actually. Like, before you know it, they have to bomb it because, you know, a cucumber with uranium, that's a nuclear plant. So, all right. Did everybody get that? Let's move on. I'm an immigrant, you know. A lot of my friends are also immigrants like me. I notice immigrants, when they get together, they like to compete over whose country is the worst. Right? A few of you are also playing, I see. Like, I have an Italian friend, he's like, bro, in my country, people drive insane. They drive like 100 kilometers an hour in the 50. I'm like, bro, that's nothing. In my country, in Iran, people drive 100 kilometers an hour in the 50 while smoking a shisha in the car. And then my Kurdish friend goes, bro, in my country, wait a second, I don't even have a fucking country, what are we competing over? Right. That's how I locate the Turkish people in the crowd. If they like that joke or not, I see that guy liked it a lot. You're Kurdish? All right, we have a PK. All right, I'm not saying anything. First time doing comedy in Toronto. I actually wanted to do comedy in Toronto 7 years ago.
You used to live here, right?
I used to live here. I went to open mics like 3 times to sign up. I never signed up. I just got high.
And you know what? It paid off because you're doing a big show now.
So if you have dreams, avoid your dreams, postpone them, procrastinate, smoke a lot of weed, and then in 7 years you get around to it, all right? But something exciting did happen for Iranians recently, and that was that Ed Sheeran published a new song. Yes, Azizam, right? That's one word. It's in Persian. It means my dear. So one word of his song was in my language, which is like the best thing that's happened in the past 20 years of my country, you know? Tops everything. It means my dear, but he could have said like cocksucker or something in my language. It would have still been amazing. Every Iranian person loves Ed Sheeran now. Even my dad. He's like, oh my God, Ed Sheeran. His name even sounds like Iran. What a good name. Oh my God. Such a good guy. Ed Sheeran. I went to school in Iran, you know, it's a bit different than school here. In Iran, boys and girls go to separate schools, you know, because the government doesn't want you to have romantic relations before marriage. Now, obviously, I don't think that homosexuality is a choice, but the Iranian school system made it your only choice. It was so progressive, I didn't know. Like our primary school, high school, it was like, looked like Church Street almost, you know, that's how, Church and Wellesley. It was like, you ever saw like the Iranian president say, in Iran we do not have any gay people? I'm like, have you never been to school? How can you say that? Hollywood, Los Angeles. Comedy store. Here's like maybe a minute of that footage, maybe less. Yeah, you know, my parents are also Persian like me. They really like. Yeah, it'd be weird if they were Nigerian or something. And I can't do a Nigerian accent. That was kind of. I can only do a Persian accent, which is what I'm doing right now. It's not good having a thick accent. There's situations where you don't want a thick accent, like during sex, you know. I can be like, honey, I am coming now. Okay, thank you. If I say it like that, she's not coming, that's for sure. Anyway, my parents are also not Nigerian like me, they're Persian. You know, Iranian people, they really like inviting other people over all the time for dinner parties. They're very friendly, you know. And mostly other Persian people, like every time I visit them, I know there's gonna be full of Persian people in the house because the parking lot is just white BMWs, you know. Like the only thing overpowering the smell of cologne is the smell of kebab that they're cooking, you know. There's a lot of them, and random people that I've never met, and they want me to socialize with them. I'm not that social of a guy. I just want to eat and leave, right? They won't let me though. My dad takes me to the side. He's like, son, come here, talk to this guy, Amir. He's a cement worker from some random construction site we were walking past today. I think you two can network together. Maybe it is good for your job, no? I'm like, Dad, I work in pharma. This guy's making cement. What do you want us to collaborate on? Make meth? He's like, no, you don't socialize enough. You don't have a wife. You don't have kids. I want grandchildren. I'm like, you want Amir to give you grandchildren, Dad? How? That's the cookie.
Hey, tough crowd, tough crowd.